Today we're going to talk about the government shutdown and kind of what's happening over in DC and kind of the hidden realities and the immediate concerns. And so let's jump into it. Usually we're talking about the Bible or art stuff, and today I don't even have any tie-dye on. Got some cool necklaces, but anyway, so if the government doesn't come to a decision by Friday of this week, then starting on the 1st, there will be no food stamp benefits to be issued. The troops will likely go unpaid, and we can already see that fear is stirring in the hearts of many people. And I've heard rumors and seen videos actually of mass looting events happening where tons of people are running into grocery stores and then taking their essentials. And some even posted online like, hey, look what I did. Like, kind of silly to me, but I'm not doing it. So I'm just talking about it. Crazy fact, apparently in the past 90 days, only 12 of those days Congress has met and talked about this sort of congressional matters and trying to come to a deal. And so who knows if it's going to change anytime soon. The longest government shutdown so far was in 2018 to 19-ish when Trump was in office. It was 35 days, and this is going on almost a month now. It's the 29th when I'm recording this, and yeah, it happened on the 1st, so it's crazy. In 2024, the statistics are SNAP distributed roughly $8 billion, that's with a B, $8 billion per month nationwide. That's just crazy. That's a lot of money. And SNAP benefits nationwide serve approximately 44 million Americans, and that's about roughly 1 in 7 people, about 1 in 6 people. So people you probably know and are friends with are using these benefits, whether you know it or not. A lot of people don't disclose their financial situation to many people. So yeah, roughly on average, the SNAP benefits distributes about $185 a person a month, or $450 for a family in a month. So that's going to be a lot of people going without a good chunk of money for their food. I'm not sure what people are going to do. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm sure food banks and local communities are going to try and do everything they can, but they're all limited and can only do so much. And it's kind of crazy to me, but some people are actually celebrating this and saying that the people should just go out and get jobs and they need to kind of step up to the plate for this issue. And the thing is, a lot of these people are already working and they can't actually make enough to support their family as is. So while some certainly do abuse the system, we can't get away from that reality. Many genuinely need this help. So even active troop members use government assistance from time to time. And a lot of these benefits, apart from the active troops, are going towards children and families. So I don't think there's anything to be celebrating or be happy about. I'm personally not celebrating it. I think this is something to be kind of concerned about, something to watch and pray for. That's just my perspective. So like I was saying earlier, this shutdown began October 1st of this year, 2025, after Congress failed to pass a funding bill for discretionary programs, and around 1.3 active duty troops are at risk of missing paychecks and still having to work and be taxed while they're working. Like their paychecks are still going to have that percentage of taxes taken out. And yes, there was rumors that Donald Trump said there was a private donation of around $130 million, which is awesome. But let me do some math for you, for people who haven't thought about this. So there's 1.3 million active troops, and there's $130 million. If you do the math on that and divide it up, that's roughly $100 per troop, which I don't feel like helps a lot. It's like really minimal relief, and it's very temporary. So I just think it's crazy. I've also heard that Donald Trump is ordering the DoD, the Department of Defense, to use all available resources to keep the troops being paid, at least temporarily. And they say, the DoD was saying that it was about $8 billion was redirected towards covering the short-term military payroll. So there is some relief happening. I have a friend who told me already that his, I can't think of the word, basically his military money came through for him and that's the November payment. So that's a relief to hear for him, but I just don't know how long it's gonna go for. And this is all hinging on the idea of they don't figure out something by Friday. If they come to an agreement by Friday, even 5 p.m. Friday, then Monday it'll be fine. Even if they come to agreement Monday or even a month from now, we'll probably still get back pay, if you're wondering about that. So multiple businesses in multiple states are already boarding up and preparing for the looting I was talking about, and just trying to, make sure they're prepared for what's going to happen when 40 million Americans suddenly can't buy food every month. And what happens if this shutdown goes beyond 35 days? Like, what if it goes to 2 months or 3 months or 4 months? Like, a lot of American families are just a paycheck or two away from, devastation. So to be missing out on monthly income for food is going to be really difficult for a lot of people. And just another little known fact, we just sent $40 billion over to bail out Argentina. And I'm not saying that that's bad that we did that, but why are we bailing out Argentina when we can't pay our own people's SNAP benefits? Doesn't make sense to me. We barely trade with Argentina. We get just a little bit other stuff. Here at home, citizens and troops are facing not having a paycheck. Just doesn't make sense to me. So what most people don't really see or realize is that there's essential working and non-essential working workers who are going to have to be working through this, and many essential workers are people like the troops, medical staff, and they're going to have to work without pay while this funding lapse continues, which I think is really sad and crazy. And yeah, they'll probably get paid eventually, but I don't know, just is crazy to me. I'm not saying it's horrible or the end of the world, it's just crazy. The economic ripples will run deep. Furloughed workers will spend less, hurting small businesses and local economies. And then we have mortgage processing, food aid, and tourism to slow and halt entirely. OHP and food stamps, they're not accepting new applications and processing new applications to help people who are trying to get into the system right now. They can't even do that. In many places that are open and working, they're minimally staffed. So I just think it's interesting, the pressures and the tensions that we're seeing build up and arise during this time. So even before the benefits are officially stopped, there's a fear that's happening in a lot of people. There's a big reaction where people are stockpiling or panic buying, or many are looting, and some businesses are trying to stay stocked up on stuff and boarding up windows in the event of looting and breaking windows. So yeah, you can go online and search mass looting that's happening right now. It's really sad. It'll definitely affect the businesses long term. Maybe not the big businesses, but I don't know. So there's definitely been government shutdowns before, and I'm sure there'll be more in the future. So here are a couple takeaway ideas that you can do. Prepare and support locally. Identify and help families, troops, and workers who rely on federal pay or benefits. Mobilize churches and local networks to meet practical needs quickly and compassionately, I might add. Strengthen community resilience. Encourage communities to create contingency plans for when food, housing, and other bills kind of stack up when the shutdown drags on, you know. And let's also stay informed without fear. Information can bring stability. We don't want to breed panic or chaos. We want to remain calm and grounded in good leadership that's rooted in trust, not really in headlines. So some questions you could be asking yourself right now. Where have I placed my security? In systems that can collapse, or in God who sustains beyond them? And the community responsibility. How can I stand in the gap for families, neighbors, and soldiers affected by this disruption in my community? Is it praying for them? Is it giving? Is it buying them groceries or gift cards? Like, it'll be interesting to see what happens through all this and what people do or don't do. And the last question, what does this moment expose about how I handle uncertainty and how I can turn that into in awareness and being wise and faith-filled instead of reacting in fear and uncertainty and panic? I can see both, but I am going to try to trust God and know that He has a plan to provide beyond what I probably even know. So, God bless. Thanks for watching. We'll talk.